haven't seen Dr. Britt Baker since over a year now, since about a long time. So, speaking of AEW Suddenly Drops, a muscle of Dr. Britt Baker reports in May of her schedule absence. So, speaking of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD has been absent from AEW for a long time, and many of her absence Sarsfield base, the promotion has dropped a massive reforms to her. Andy Wins, the Dodgers was the fourth female wrestler to sign with an AEW back in 2019. Whether has a result, she was considered a one, pedals of the Sarsfield base under promotion during its early days. She wasn't heavy on TV. It was also one of the first women to win the AEW Women's World Championship. However, wasn't after getting sidelined and due to serious issues, she was never booked the same way again. So IFC only was 5 matches. It's been in 2024. It has not been seen on TV since the 13th in November episode of Dynamite. So obviously me and her absence from AEW reposted a clip from Britt Baker. Yes, it was a lights out match against Thunder Rosa. It wasn't taking place also back in March 11th episode of Dynamite. And we're taking a look back episode of Dynamite and Grimace Moments with a forgettable lights out match in between Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, Don't Miss of AEW Dynamite is 6 and 3 show on TBS Network, including sports on Max this Wednesday. And speaking of Demodius Pace, here was an argument about Tony Khan to bring back Britt Baker. Britt Baker has been one of the most popular women on the AEW roster. However, her recent absence from the ring has raised among many fans, causing there has been a lot of sponsors about her reversal into the company. Even a wrestling wants to see her back into the ring. So we haven't seen Dr. Britt Baker for a long time. So Demodius Pace wrote on Twitter. He said, Tony Khan, when are you bringing back Britt Baker? Other rumors are true that Austin has it she's been staying in the pack, physical and constructions and is ready to make her return. She's ready, and so that's the fans. Austin cast a full Demodius Pace garlic with Britt Baker from last December, and now on the Demodius Pace Ruga hashtag on YouTube channel. So we haven't seen Dr. Baker about a year since then. We haven't seen her a long time since then. Argument Britt Baker has been has 5 matches spent with AEW since like the span of 2024 and 2020 and 2024. Also has now and just confirmed of Britt Baker, and we haven't seen her since. I just understand a year ago when Britt Baker for her refusal and when she come back of her absence. So when I just heard the news on Dr. Britt Baker of DMD, so this is Jimmy Dallas Pace, and this is Dr. Britt Baker doing yoga, had to brain and just perform sustain. So, speaking of regarding Dr. Britt Baker, so let me see here. Hold on. So, regarding on Dr. Britt Baker, we haven't seen her since then. So, speaking regarding of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, so it's been a long time and we haven't seen her since. In her absence. So let me see. So it's been a long time since then. After her absence, I think. Let me see here. Hold on. So speaking of regarding PW Soul, Britt Baker was not present at last night on AEW Dynamite TV's in Pittsburgh. So we haven't seen her since then. So I think so it's been about a long time and we haven't seen her since. So looking forward. So it's been about a long time since then. Hold on. Boy, back off. So it's been a long time, I think. So it's been a long time since like back in the years. Since like Lives Out, Mats. Since then. So I'll say about, so it was about 2 years ago today when Baker versus Ponyawosa of Live Out Max. So it's been about a long time since then. Hopefully. I think. So, Britt Baker has currently singing to pop waves with AEW. Also have to confirm this about Britt Baker. So, I think. So, it's been about a long time since then. So I just see it must have already talked to WWE about in whole contract. I think so. I think so. I thought this was already done because nobody in the locker room wanted to work with her. So I just think, just maybe I don't know. Let me see here. I see that a masked man, definitely a mask, um, who attack. Maybe it might be Rebecca. Let's be honest with this. I think. Let me see. Hold on. So it might be Lane Reed. It's not her, I guess. So it might be somebody attack a lot of ice. So it's not Lane Reed. It might be somebody else, I think. It might be Manny Rose or, or maybe Rebecca. I don't know. So it might be somebody, I think. So it's been a long time since then. So we might find out soon. So also 8 months to be posted intact fives made me on the outside. So who might could be? So is it Menu Rose? Or it might be Rebecca. I think. So maybe I don't know. So it might be somebody else. I think. So I'll make you guys update on Dr. Britt Baker, and we haven't seen her since about a long time since then. So I don't forget to like, subscribe, and your Wednesday hope comes back and hope new person Wednesday comes back to AEW or not. So we will find out with any slight update on here. So thank you for watching on this. And by this time, peace.